Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are reading Romans chapter 13. We are 3 chapters away from finishing. I hope you have enjoyed Romans. I know these videos are a lot shorter than like my other ones, but it's because like the info that I have is literally straight to the point. So yeah, let's get into it. Verse 1. Let everyone know that they must follow God's law. So basically everyone here on earth, for Jesus to come back, is you have to follow his law. I mean, people will finally be persuaded to follow God's law, but some people won't. And honestly, for me, I feel like each religion, it's the same God but a different way of doing it. That's how I view different religions. And honestly, I love Muslims. Like, I love their culture. I love what they do. And like Ramadan's right now when I'm filming this, but when you see this video it's not. But basically, like, I just love like what they do for Ramadan, and like I get it. Like, for me personally, if I was Muslim and I was doing Ramadan, I wouldn't particularly fast because of my medical conditions. Plus, I am a recovering trigger warning eating disorder talk. I am in recovery from an eating disorder. I pretty much had AFib and anorexia. I got extremely skinny last month, like beyond underweight. I was not eating. I had an extreme fear of food. Like, I was not doing good. And I have AFAB because of my acid reflux, and I'm always worried of like what type of food I'm able to eat. Found out I can't have pizza anymore, so I'm thriving with that. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, verse 2 says, whoever does not follow the law, they will be punished. Simple. 3, the government does not have more power than God. So this is something that my pastor said preaching actually last week. Funny, I'm reading this. God, the government, us. That's how it is. We belong to God first before we are, I wouldn't say, but basically a number to the government, because there is 8.1 billion people in the world. The government won't know you. Like Joe Biden won't go up to you and be like, hi, how are you? Joe, whatever, I don't know. Joe and Joe, that doesn't make sense. Whatever. That's what came to my mind. But basically, God wouldn't do, like, the government wouldn't do that. But God will call you by your name, because he knows every single thing about our lives, even our deepest, darkest secrets that we don't tell him. I'm getting there, God, don't worry. So, yeah. Anyways, verse 4 says, whoever is in charge is also a servant to God. So whoever the president is, they must serve God. I kind of agree with this one, and I kind of disagree. I feel like with the government today, it's trying to, sorry, my grandma's texting me. Hang on. But basically, what the government in the U.S. is doing is trying to create a government with Christianity. There was a video that I saw this morning where it's like, if we were a Christian nation, we would have forgiven all student loan debts. We had made sure everyone was housed, everyone had a job, everyone had food, everyone had insurance, everyone wasn't like paying ridiculously high taxes. That's what true Christian love is and all that. But that is not a case right now. We are not a Christian nation. We are a free nation. We have Christians, of course. We have Buddhists, we have Hindus, we have Muslims, we have Native Americans. We have so many different religions in the United States just itself. But the Republican Party, I'm calling them out by name, Marjorie Taylor Greene, but the Republican Party is trying to push an agenda of Christianity by banning abortion, which I'm pro-choice, because if I ever got raped or sexual assault, trigger warning for like stuff now, if I ever gotten that, I would probably have to have an abortion because one, my body is not healthy. I have hip dysplasia. It would cause so much problems and stuff for my hips. So yeah. So that would be an issue. I also have PMDD, which makes my hormones not normal, and it would also make me at a higher risk of a miscarriage. And also, I don't want to live with the trauma of something like that happening. If I wanted to have kids, I would want to do it intimately or with like surrogacy or something. But I'm not like a person that really wants kids. Like if I have kids in the future, fine. I'm going to be a great aunt. My sister's going to have a big family. I'm going to be like the fun aunt. I'm going to be the aunt that makes all the jokes. But they're trying to push like this a Christian agenda based on the Bible, especially about homosexuality and transgenderism. And I kept my mouth shut for so long, for like 2.5 years. And know what? I'm a Christian, and I'm a real Christian. And you want to know what a real Christian is? They know the Bible, and they know that homosexuality and transgenderism and being part of the LGBTQ community is not a sin. It is literally not a sin. And if you want to argue with me, pull me up the Greek and Hebrew translation. Man from Leviticus is not man, it's little boy. Because when you translate man to Greek and Hebrew, it's not the same. Those words don't come out to be the same. When you translate the Greek and Hebrew to English, it refers to little boy. Same thing with anything like in the New Testament too. It's referring to pedophilia. And the word homosexuality was not invented until 1890, and it wasn't added to the Bible until 1940. So, yeah. Basically, I don't feel like our government would be successful if we had a full-on Christian president. And that's what we're doing right now, and I'm so glad I'm 18 and I'm voting blue. So, there's my little rant. There's a little thing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.